Continuing on the 135 here, I basically got all the parts on it. As you can see, got all 4 engines, got the canopy on, got it masked off, taking some red putty and blending that to the hole because you get a nice little gap here. I'll probably take some Mr. Surfacer or whatever and fill in the gap right here on the side, but I'm probably going to leave it. Be more trouble than it's worth to actually fix it. And got a little more seam work to do on top. Got a little putty added, working the seams on the wings here, which just sand and putty, it's all it is. Tail boom here, I'm gonna have to get rid of the locator pins. It fits, but it really needs to be flush. Got the refueling port on. I actually lost one of them down here in the abyss. I took some styrene and cut out the basic shape, and I'll sand it back to what the original part looked like. And as you can tell, I got it on a round 2 base. And if you see the round 2 base, they come with basically a small little stand, and I just add KS aluminum rod, 1/4 inch, and they come in 12 inches, and I just whack them in half to 6 and drill a hole, glue it in. You got a sturdy mount. And to cut tubing, if you ain't been to the hobby store or hardware store, you can get you a KS cutter. You just put it in and just keep going in a circular motion and tighten up the tension here, and bam, pop it off. You got a nice clean cut. And that's what I use for stands. Well, that's so far where I stand on the 135. Let's see the bottom here. Very little sanding more to do. I cheated on the landing gear doors here. I took a piece of styrene strip and glued it on, and I'll sand it down to shape. This part right here for the rear landing gears, they don't even give you enough room to make it in flight. So I'll just take some strip and fix that. And then I gotta sand the bottom of the engines, which ain't no biggie. And the instructions ain't clear, but I don't know what the gap's for. But I'll figure it out. I may add some styrene strip on or something just to seal it up. That's taking shape though. And this is almost done. I'm doing one more part for the vintage Viper, or the 6 Millennium Viper. This is a little part that fits on the side of the front of the fuselage, which I'm almost done with that. But basically you're going to get a resin wing with channels, so it'll fit on the bottom of the channels. You're going to get a top part, which on the original Viper you're going to have to whack off the top half, which I'll probably do a video on the 6 Millennium Viper. And then you just add my top to it. You got a completely different Viper. And you can see I added some kit bash detail, scribing some panel lines. I changed it up just a little bit just to make it unique and my own. And this kit will be ready in probably a week or 2. And then we got to do the turret tumbler. Just got to figure out what's the easiest way for modelers to be able to cut their kit up and add the turret part to it, because it's completely different. This kit version, my version. But I'll jump that bridge when I get there. But on this snowy cold day, this is what I've been doing.